Hey tubers and pickers, it's Drew, the California Picker. Welcome back to my channel, California Pickin'. And a dumpster dive find, really awesome. A scrapbook from 1962 with all this ephemera in there, guys. Ephemera meaning anything made out of paper, stuff that wasn't meant to be collected or to last. It's a whole category. So if that interests you, well, stay tuned. If not, go check out one of my other 700 or more videos. I'm sure there's something there for you. But in the meantime, hit like and subscribe. Go ahead, get that out of the way. I know you're going to love it. There's a lot to show you today, so also hit that bell symbol. That'll give you notifications whenever I make a new video, which is often these days, all right? Hey, thanks for the like and the subscribe and the bell symbol. Let's get to it, shall we? So once again, this came from the world-famous dumpster that I'm known for. I pulled out all kinds of things from this dumpster. So shout out to James and Omar, other just vicious dumpster divers out there. Anyway, check this out, you guys. Look at this. All from 1962. And just a bunch of photographs from their travels around the world and some really neat postcards there. Let's take a look at some of this stuff. And we're going to be taking a trip around the world, people, because these people traveled a little bit. I'm not sure if this was for their honeymoon or not, but I just think they were world travelers. That's from Florida right there. We're going to go through the book first, and then I'll show you all this loose stuff. I think that's the way I'll do it. So this is a very cool page. Look at this. This is from their trip to Europe. And this lady, I think this has to be a lady doing this, she marked everything, like where they had a beer, where they went to a restaurant. She saved receipts and made photographs and all kinds of great stuff, guys. These are like from 1962. Look, she wrote where it was in Vienna. And here they had a beer in Austria. There's the date, 7/27/62. And there's some type of group shot. I think she's going to school right now here, because I found some evidence of that from a university. Moretti beer from Italy. That's a great beer. The date was July 29th, 1962, and she sat her beer mug down on that coaster and then brought it home and stuck it in a scrapbook that I dug out of the trash. That's just a shame, but I rescued it, people. So we're looking at it now, and that's just the most important part, that we're saving history. So she saved all her itinerary and kind of the travel plans. Here's some instructions on what she needs to know about passports and all kinds of things like that. And she saved all these menus and little receipts from the things she bought in Austria. And we're going through this book for really the first time. I just took a brief peruse, but interesting, huh, guys? From 1962. It actually looks older than that. It looks like it's from the 50s, but all the dates. There's the Statue of Liberty. This looks like New York. And let me know if you recognize anything that I don't pick up on. I'm sure I'm going to miss something in here. Give me the heads up. Let me know if I'm missing anything here. Anyways, here's a neat little map of, where's this? Paris. Paris. And there's little arrows that go to different places. No, that's not her writing, but that's Paris. Really interesting. Where's the Eiffel Tower? Where's the Eiffel Tower? Right there? Huh. There it is. Eiffel Tower, Arc de Triomphe. There's the obelisk from Egypt. There's Notre Dame over here somewhere. Don't know, but that is pretty cool. And I just love the graphics on some of these pieces of paper. They're so interesting. The Douvre Hotel. She's got a picture of herself standing outside of it. Really wild. And that looks like more France. This kind of looks like the Colosseum. I'm not sure, but yeah, very interesting photographs from 1962 from their trip to Europe. So when you're talking about these old photographs and what they might be worth, the ones with automobiles or anything transportation related will do the best. So there's some neat cars in there. And the other things that do well are historical events, sports, like I said, transportation, history, and accidents like train accidents or airplane accidents caught on film. There's a close-up of her. Sorry, I'm not getting that too much in focus, but pretty cool when you find old photos with cars in it. Here's some more maps from France. She saved little pieces of napkins from her lunches. I mean, this lady was really cataloging and documenting her whole trip. This is Versailles, guys. That's where King Louis lived. Versailles. Really neat old photos. Here we go. Some old photos of the Eiffel Tower. Never been seen by anybody, guys. You're seeing these for the first time. Truly historic. On California Pickin'. I love to show you guys these old photos, you know, because they're completely unpublished. These people are all dead and gone, most likely. I'm sure their kids are still around, but pretty neat. Now we find ourselves in Holland because it's very Gouda. Very Gouda cheese. I love Gouda. But some envelopes she saved, and then pictures from Holland. Getting a little bit of a glare in here today. Sorry about that. I'll try to go slow so we can focus. That's Holland. I don't know if this is Amsterdam or not. There's their itinerary. Wow. She just saved everything. This is a cool page, you guys. Look at this pic right here. Give you a close-up. Look at that. Maybe a women's college, or I don't know. They're on a train car of some sort. It's really fun. I bet they didn't think they'd be on YouTube in the year 2017. Salzburg, Germany. Salzburg. Yeah. Here we go. Some more pictures of Salzburg, Germany. Architecture. Really neat. You know, I'm doing this with you guys at the same time. I really haven't looked at any one of these pictures, so this is all pretty spontaneous and sorry, get that to focus. We got some dogs yapping outside. Let's get to the next page. So here's some more little beer coasters. from Munich. This one is from probably also Munich. And we'll get through these pictures and then get to the other things. There's a little brochure from the Mozart Marionette Museum. And I think that's it for the book. Now let's get to the loose stuff. Oh, by the way, she had a bunch of these cards written from her friends or family members wishing her good luck on her trip. So all these different little cards. Bon voyage. That's a cool card right there. Look at that. Very 60s, 50s, 60s influence there. Pretty cool. Let's get to the loose stuff. Okay, moving left to right, we'll do this side. Here's some more Austria stuff. And I thought this was neat. She saved these little wrappers from the little breadsticks that she would get at the restaurants. Little breadsticks would come in this little package. And there she says where it's from. This is from Milan. And she didn't date that one, but here's another one with great graphics on that. I just love European graphics. That's in Rome. And she says restaurant in Rome right there. And then this is from the Concord Hotel. We're now back in the United States. This is New York, I believe. Here's the Concord Hotel here. New York. And we can take a look at that in a second, but let's look at these postcards. I love postcards because they're so vibrant. Look at these people. I'm going to try to stay steady, guys. Sorry. Look at those bathing suits. And the dudes hanging out, trying to get some action. No luck, dude. I don't think so. These girls are saying, who is this guy? Anyway, here's another pool shot with somebody on the diving board ready to take a dive on California Pickin' in 2017. Really great. I love old postcards. Look at the old architecture and design of the interiors right there. Classic. Okay, so here she's written on a napkin. Let's see, I think it's just a blank napkin. Yeah, just a blank napkin. She's written her itinerary of where they're going and how they got there, whatever. Her arrivals and departures on 7/30, that's July 30. She didn't date this, but this is 1962. And then, really cool, look at this. This I just love. This is her ticket stubs from her luggage from this classic National Airlines of the Stars, which is obviously defunct now. And I just really thought this was amazing. Look at this. She's got her original tickets for her luggage. Leaving Los Angeles to Miami Beach this time for this trip. This wasn't her European trips, but let's look at this. Look how cheap the luggage is right there. $2.55 to check 43-pound bag. So she's in excess of 3 pounds there. 1962. Really great. The graphics on that is just superb. Look at this. Really vintage. Here we see more from the Concord Hotel, a menu. Looks like afternoon menu. Are there any prices? It looks like it's maybe all included, maybe. I don't know. There's no prices there. And here is a menu for the evening. She collected that too as well. And then moving on to here, where is this? This is a hotel, and it is in Napoli, Italy. Look at that with the classic 1950s, 60s furniture. Of course, this probably is from the 50s because they traveled in 62, so this would have been all probably designed in the 50s. And it sure looks that way to me. Look at that. Classic. Really cool stuff. And we'll get a little shot of her map that charts her movements around Europe. Don't know where she flew into, but there's England, France, all around France, down into Italy, and then maybe they took off from there. But over here is more restaurants that she checked out and typed all this up before the computer. And it gives a rundown of the restaurants in Paris to visit. I wonder if any of those are still in existence. If you see one, let me know. Have you guys been to Paris or Europe? It's incredible. I've been to Italy, several different cities in Italy. But and then here's some cool matchbooks, matchbook covers, matchbooks from old restaurants or places that they visited. Now, I had to use this as my screenshot because, wow, is that Madonna? Wow, that's pretty incredible. I had to use that. Pretty sexy right there. Damn Yankees. This is a play. 1962. I don't know who's in this play. Usually on the next page it will say. But let's see. Jimmy Durante's appearing somewhere in the Copacabana. Look at all these old ads. Anyway, that's pretty cool. Pretty sexy. Is that... I don't know who that is. You guys let me know. Didn't check that out. Over here, I thought this was funny. Anyways, tell the kids to leave the room. Back in the 50s and the 60s, they used to kind of like make a lot of kitschy, sexy stuff that you could buy, and this is sort of it. She's got a little padded thing right there, and then you open up the card, and she's taking her top off, and this little area is all like padded. It's got a little like cotton in there. I'm not going to touch it, but you only get out of it what you put in it. Oh my. No comment. More cool hotels from Salzburg, Germany. Pretty cool. The Greek Theater, guys, with Danny Kaye. 1958 this time. This is older than the other stuff. Danny Kaye was a big performer in the 50s and 60s. 40s, 50s, and 60s. Super talented guy. He did it all. He could sing, dance, and act. And he was quite the comedian, physical comedian. Don the Beachcomber, Hollywood, California. Hope this isn't too boring, but I'm just, enjoying this. We got nowhere to go, right? Some of you guys said, Drew, I want you to do longer videos. They're not long enough, so we're getting a long one in here today. Hope I'm not going to cut out here, but so more of this. I thought this was real cool. Some kind of old-fashioned ice cream parlor. Here's Marineland. This is where Donald Trump actually built a golf course out here on the end here in California, and I'm glad that Marineland is closed. I don't like zoos and water and aqua parks like this. The animals should be in the wild, I think. Moving over here real quick, I love Knott's Berry Farm. That's in Buena Park, California, here by Disneyland. It's an amusement park, And these are really pristine copies from Knott's Berry Farm. Really cool. And then moving right here to this. Thought this was awesome. This menu from Duke's in New York. Menus are very collectible. And then finishing up finally, so we don't run out of time, I thought this was very cool. From the Caesar Hour, Sid Caesar was was probably the comedian of the day, and there's a signature from Carl Reiner, a writer on the Caesar Show, and there's Sid Caesar's autograph, you guys. One of the top comedians of the day, Sid Caesar. The show of shows. Amazing. Carl Reiner is the father of Rob Reiner, Meathead on All in the Family, if you didn't know. But anyways, that's me, Drew, the California Picker. Hope it's not going to run out, but I need to get going here. But yeah, to get Carl Reiner and Sid Caesar's autograph on something from 1962 is pretty darn cool, I would say. So please share on Google+, Facebook, tell your friends about California Picking. Share it on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever. And go check out my California Picker Facebook page, The California Picker. Hit like over there, alright guys? Show me some picker love. Smash that like button. Come on, let's get, I don't know what, 75 likes on this one. You guys got more than 50 the last time. Let's top that. 75 likes for this video, alright? Keep on picking. Cheers now.